There's only one person in this world that wants it more than me today, and that's me tomorrow.
What's the song? That's where all the bad dogs go. Woo!
All right, back at Metroflex. Today's 5/5. Yeah, today's April 5th. We got legs.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we got legs today. We're gonna do a little warm up. We're gonna do a little push, a little pull. But look at the equipment. Some absolute crazy stuff.
Have you ever used one of these before? Death.
Death.
Oh,
Death.
the pendulum square's over.
If it looks like hell, that's basically where we're gonna be at.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get some blood in, and then we're just gonna hit a workout.
Yeah, you guys too bad for laying down the
That's game over. All right, we just finished up some stiff-legged deadlifts. We're gonna hit this hell machine.
death machine.
Some of us are like, hey, where you going today? Well, I'm going down to hell, and I'm taking you guys with me, so this is gonna be fun. Let's get it. Sometimes you gotta look back and remember all the things that you went through. And all the times I went through something hard, I praise that more than anything on the other end of it. I praise the time where I was in the mud, where all the odds were stacked against me. I praise the time where I didn't feel like doing it and I had to do it. Or there was no other option but for me to go through what I had to go through. Because those are the times that matter the most. All the accomplishments, the back ends of things, get in the car, in the PR, whatever it may be, those things are cool, but that's just receiving something that you put the work in for. I'm not praising the gift. I'm not praising the result. I'm praising the effort. I'm praising the work. I'm praising the times where I had to get it and spark that fire out of nothing, right? When you look at a fire and it's burning and it's 10 feet tall, you go, wow. But what was harder? The fire going from 1 foot to 10 feet, or the fire going from a fucking flint and steel and an ash and a little piece of hay to that first spark and that little flame. That's the hardest fucking part. Where it seems impossible to get it started, but you get it started. Where it seems like you can't make this fire at all. And you light that flame, and you're working and you're grinding, and you're fucking chipping away, and your sparks are flying, and you catch that little flame, and you let the ember burn, and then you cater towards it, and you feed it, and you feed it, and you let it build up, and now you got this raging fire. But I'm not there praising the fire. I'm thankful for it, but I'm praising what I did to get there. And so, especially when it's leg day, especially when you're starting a business, when you're deep in that squat, and you got that heavy ass weight on your back, you got to give everything that you got to get it back to the top, because you can feel the pressure at the bottom is a hell of a lot more than the pressure at the top. Why praise at the top? Why celebrate when you make it up? You're at the bottom. That's where the work is being done. That's where the heavy lifting is done. When you start a business, you're not going to see results. You're not going to get clients right away. But you work and you work and you work, and you put in 100 times the effort that you normally would, and you finally land that first client, and then you start getting paid, and then you get testimonials, and then every client from there gets easier. You praise the hard shit. I look for the hard shit. I appreciate the hard shit, because the easy stuff, that just comes with it. But if you can get over that first hard part, everything else after that is just additional. So take one thing from today, praise the hardest times in your life, and look to that in an effort to keep going. Never look at your biggest accomplishments. Look at your biggest things that you got over when you were in absolute doubt. That's where I get my drive from. Because I could look at my Aston Martin now and say, oh wow, look at me. Fuck that. That's not gonna get me anywhere. I'm gonna look at what I did to get there. If I take that same habits and that mindset and I apply it to where I'm at now, I can only go further. But if you praise where you're at now, you just set yourself a cap, saying you can do no better. Love you guys. Crushed it today. 1BE forever. I'm going to give the camera to Jasper. He's got some things to say, but let's fucking go.
And Trey decided to bring up fire. One of the things I tell my sales team all the time has to do with fire. And that's there's this time, a very specific time. It could be 30 minutes into your workout. It could be, for me, you know, I'm out there knocking doors. It's about 4 p.m., right, where the day's kind of gone past. You have 2, 3, 4 hours left. And what do we do at that time? I call all my guys, burn the boats. There's a choice. You're 30 minutes into a workout to stop. Hey, I did it. I showed up today. You know, I got a little pump. I'm leaving. Or you burn that bridge and you say, I'm going all in. I'm not leaving until I left it all on the table. I'm not leaving till I put in that extra percent. And on a day like today, it's raining today. Let me tell you, it's hard. And some of my guys were out there miserable, no jacket, in the rain. Heck, I was too. And there's those thoughts that go in your head, man, I'll just throw in the towel, I'll just quit. But what sets you apart is the inputs that you put in on those days. It widens that gap, and it widens that gap from the person that you used to be, the person you are today, and it gets you closer to the person that you want to become. So you got to make that choice. Are you going to burn that boat of the past and hop on that one to the future? Or are you going to let that fire from the past that consumed you, those negative thoughts, the stuff that happened in your childhood, let it spark a new fire and burn the future success that you have for your potential? It's your choice. There's going to be a fire on your ass from the past or the future. You just have to decide what fire you're going to use and what fire is going to take advantage of you. So use that fire however you need to, whether it's negative thoughts feeling you in the gym or positive thoughts, whatever it is, use that motivation to keep fueling you and don't fall complacent in the present moment.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Amen. Gotta burn the boats.
Everybody's sending like GIFs and stuff.
Burn the badass stuff.
Burn the boats.
Gotta burn the boats, baby.
Burn the boats.
All right, guys. Looking good. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Got to lock in for work tomorrow. Get ready for the day. Get ready to crush the rest of the week. And we'll see you guys soon.
I got 1.5% better today. Let's go.
You motherfucker.